Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners? I like to show you part 13 of my Felucia MOC series. Now, real quick, before we go deeper into the video, I will like to say I apologize for not having a Felucia up. 2 weeks ago, there was some complications and errors that happened on YouTube that took me quite a long time to fix. But now we are back in the normal routine of Felucia. Now, like I said, this is 13. We'll go into the overview, the bird's eye view, and we'll go into the terrain, story. We'll just do something. Alright, so let's get into that overview. Alrighty, so here is the overview. We'll go over the storyline, then the terrain, because there's two sections. There's this, and the above the rocks section, which you guys will see that in a second, and then kind of like this overgrown pathway sort of thing. So, let's get into the story, and then let's get right on into the terrain. Alrighty, guys, so if you remember from part 12, and if you have not seen it, go make sure to check them out in the playlist down in the description below. All my Felucias are in there. But anyway, Ahsoka is running with some parts she scavenged up from the satellite, and at this moment it's starting to rain. You know what? Why don't we cue the rain? So, alright, you might want to bring it down a little bit. Alright, there we go. So, she is running through the rain, and she is trying to protect these parts because they're going to help her build a communications sort of array thing so she can help contact, because where she's at, it's completely desolate. Even though she's ran into a few people, it's completely desolate. As you see, since it is raining, it is very muddy, so we have some dark brown patches here. And we have some puddles going around, and we have some like murky water just showing that. And since this is closer towards the equator, we have more colors, more vibrant plants, and a little bit more of like a rock structure sort of thing. So, let's go right into this first portion of the terrain. So, if we look here, we'll see that these here are new to Felucia, and then we'll probably be saying they're just 1x1 trans yellow plates stacked on top of each other, and they're like around here. And we have the classic, well, not classic, this is the classic, this is what I was talking about, but I pointed at that. We have the classic purple stud stalks, and we have this new kind of plant here, which uses the the spring-loaded missile shooters, and they're just stuck into some here and angled so they can get different heights. I've changed up the mushrooms a bit. Now they're these. We have an orange one over here. We have the lime green. We have the red. And then there's a blue one up there. We have the classic yellow, orange, sand green, lime green, olive green, and up there is red on the terrain. So let's get over here to the pathway. Let me put you down. And we focus, we see we have some of my new favorite Lego color, medium dark flesh. So I do have a lot, not a lot, but I will be using a lot. Like I said, puddles, these aren't real good. I wish there was a better way to, like, I don't know, show that they're puddles, portray, I don't know what word I'm looking for. We have some orange things, like orange 1x4 curved tiles. Over here we have these same exact pieces but in olive green, and we have just dark tan and a bunch of kind of those more serious colors just grappled throughout. If we come over here, this is my favorite section of the mini-mock. I wanted to elevate this up one brick, but I wanted to do it interesting, so we can move this right now. You see I have snot rocks going along the kind of like the border here, all the way down the mini-mock. And over here we have a rock structure built right on top of it, just to kind of get that feel here. So it's not shaky. There we go. If we turn around, you guys can take a look at that. Let me place this back. You guys get the full effect. Oh, you didn't even see me do that. Alrighty, and as we continue to go down here, see the rock structure down here continues. Alright, so let's go back up here. As you see, the base color, and if you don't know what I mean by base color, that is the color that's on the very bottom. The base color of these is a lovely dark green and some dark tan. Alright, if we continue to rotate these, we have some new plants here. We're using these old kind of red flowers, and on top are just some stem grass. We continue to rotate them. We have some new pieces, new plants back here. As you see, they're just some 1x1 golden cones with some medium dark flesh spikes at the top. We got 2 of them here, and we have 2 more of them right here. As we continue to rotate, we get to the back of the rock structure, which I think this, just from like this angle, it looks extremely nice. We have a new plant here. It's using some trans red kind of studs with some, it's like a scarlet, like a trans scarlet color. I have one of those there, and I have another one right here. This time it has a lightsaber at the top. Lightsaber blade at the top, I shall say. But that is basically the terrain, so let's get like out into the outro. So, see you guys there. Alrighty guys, so I hope you did enjoy Felucia 13. Like I said at the beginning, the normal Felucian schedule will continue now. So it's every other week on a Thursday, or every 2 weeks if you think about it. But Felucia 14 is coming, and then I have Felucia 15, which is going to be a large MOC, because it's the halfway point, because there's going to be 29 parts. So, that is that, and I shall leave you with that. Also, before I completely leave you, make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and go check out some of my other videos. Playlists are down in the description below. Also, down in the description below is a link to my Instagram and Novolug's Instagram. Make sure you go follow both. Novolug, you get behind the scenes on new members and what Novolug is doing, and like updates on collabs. And on mine, you get kind of, I wouldn't say daily anymore, but kind of frequently used behind the scenes stuff. I've been using stories, I've been engaging with all of my followers. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. Like I said, like, subscribe, follow, all of that. And I want you to have yourselves a very nice day. And this is Clone Production Studios, signing off. Peace out, everybody.